Hello Spark Seekers. This is a fascinating story from long ago, when Lord Buddha was staying in a village. In that same village, there was a famous elephant, the king's pride and joy. This elephant wasn't just any elephant. He had fought alongside the king in many battles and had become a symbol of bravery. Though he was now old and weak, people still remembered his courage and loved him for it. One day, this old elephant went to the pond to drink water but found himself sinking into the mud. Being older, he didn't have the strength to pull himself out. The more he tried, the deeper he sank. Eventually, tired and feeling hopeless, the elephant gave up and sat helplessly in the mud. When the news reached the palace, the king was deeply saddened. He immediately sent his best handlers to rescue his beloved elephant. They tried everything, prodding him, pushing him, but it only made the situation worse. The elephant became weaker, and it seemed like his end was near. His eyes filled with tears, and even the king didn't know what to do. Now, imagine this scenario in our lives. We've all been stuck in a situation that feels like quicksand, whether it's a tough job, a challenging relationship, or even just a bad day where nothing seems to go right. And no matter how hard we try to fix things, we only seem to sink deeper. Like the elephant, we feel defeated and lose hope. But that's not the end of the story. The king, remembering how wise the elephant's former handler was, decided to call for him. This handler had long retired, but the king hoped he might know something everyone else had missed. When the old handler arrived, he looked at the situation and laughed, saying, "You're doing it all wrong. You'll only exhaust him more and could kill him." He then asked for a war drum to be brought, something the elephant used to hear in battle. As soon as the drum started to beat, something incredible happened. The old elephant's eyes brightened. He immediately pulled himself up and out of the mud with a huge burst of energy. He had completely forgotten that he was old and weak. The sound of the drum reminded him of his younger days, his strength, and his bravery. It reignited the warrior spirit within him, and he charged out of the mud like it was nothing. Now, let's pause for a second. Isn't this just like life? Sometimes, we need a little reminder of who we are, of our inner strength, especially when we're stuck. Think of it like being in a rut, whether it's in your career, health, or even a personal project. We get caught in this mud of self-doubt, and sometimes all we need is that drum, that reminder, to pull us back to who we truly are. It might be a friend, a mentor, or even an inspiring quote that sparks something inside you and reminds you that you're capable of so much more. When the old handler explained what had happened, he smiled and said, "This elephant wasn't stuck because he's old, he was stuck because he forgot his courage." The sound of the drum reminded him of his strength, and that's what helped him escape the mud. When Buddha's disciples told him about this incident, they were amazed, thinking it was some kind of miracle. But Buddha, with his calm wisdom, said, "There's no miracle here. Those who hear the call of courage will rise, just like the elephant did." Buddha added, "All of you are stuck in your own kind of mud. Whether it's fear, doubt, or challenges. And I am sounding the drum for you, calling you to remember your inner strength. Those of you with courage will rise and face the challenge." In life, we're all going to face our own mud. It might be a tough decision, a bad phase, or just feeling stuck in the same routine. But remember, just like that elephant, your strength is always within you. Sometimes, all it takes is a spark, whether it's a friend's encouragement, a life-changing moment, or even this story, to remind you that you can rise above anything. So, next time you feel like you're sinking, think of the elephant. Your war drum could be as simple as taking a moment to remember who you are and what you're capable of. Thank you for sticking around and watching this video. If this story resonated with you, give it a like, share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe for more uplifting content. Remember, you've got the strength to rise, no matter what. See you in the next video.